Honey climbs up a tree. Honey had just joined her new school. She stayed in the hostel with the other girls. Each girl was allowed to bring one pet to hostel if she could take care of it properly. Honey had no pet, but she was always collecting birds and squirrels to feed. Honey was a small girl with laughing eyes and short brown curly hair. She was playful and friendly and soon made friends with everyone except Melissa. Very little and she rarely smiled. Honey tried to talk to her, but Melissa always walked away quietly. This puzzled Honey a lot. None in the class knew why Melissa was so quiet. One day, Honey came into her classroom during the recess and found Melissa crying. She sat down quietly and waited till Melissa stopped crying. Then she took out a storybook from her bag, put it on Melissa's desk, and went out. The next day, she put a few jelly beans near her pencil box and went away. So it went on for some days. She had realized that Melissa was very lonely. One morning she woke up to a great commotion in the dormitory. All the girls were peering out of the window. Honey also joined them. On the branch of a tree sat a small kitten mewing in a pitiful way. A large eagle was flying around looking at the kitten. The kitten belonged to Melissa. She sat on her bed looking miserable, silent, and white. Honey looked at her, and before anyone could say anything, she had stood up on the window sill. In a flash, she reached out to the branch and swung herself onto it. "Don't do so, Honey!" yelled a voice. Everyone turned around to see Melissa waving frantically and yelling. They had never seen either her or Honey like this. Suddenly, the matron came into the room and stopped, horrified at the scene. Honey was speaking softly to the frightened kitten. Creeping forward, she picked up the little creature and stroked it. The matron and the girls saw her coming back holding the kitten, and in a flash she was back in the room. Melissa ran forward. Tears were streaming down her face and she hugged Honey. She was chattering away, thanking her and hugging the kitten and Honey in turn. Melissa had been so lonely and now she had found a dear and brave friend. If you like this story and video, please share it with your friends and family and subscribe our channel. If you like this story, then stay tuned for the other stories in this book. Bye.